a person who's like me, who love indoor plants, it is for you. If you have a problem with your indoor plants, this is going to help you. I am the person who loves indoor plants, and I would like to take care of the plants that I have inside the house. And the problem is, I have this problem which like keep on buying and hoping that it's going to survive by itself. But the situation is not like that. We also have to take care of the plants that's inside our house. And the problem with that is to know which kind of fertilizer that is suitable for every pest that's living in your plant, for you to help your plant grow healthy. In this video, I'm going to show you how I am fighting the pest on my plants, no? Because then they are eating the plant slowly. As you can see here, I'm going to show you, this is a common problem which I have in my plant. So this, as you can see, this is a problem of the leaf, and it is like eaten slowly, which I think this is some sort of, you see that one, this is it's a kind of you can see that black one there. This is small objects, this is small insects. I don't know if it's quite clear in the camera, but these black dots in the camera, which you can see, is actually pests. There are pests which can be dead when you are going to spray. So it depends exactly which kind of pests is going to be dead when you are going to water or when you are going to spray. This kind of pest has to be watered, so then it is going to slowly be dead. According to the plant's caretaker, that this has to be done, this has to be watered, this has to put pesticides on the water, to water it, to mix with the water 4 times within 4 weeks. That means that 1 time every week. So this is now the 2nd time which I'm going to fight against the pests on my plant, because of course I want them to grow healthy, to make this house more lively and a healthy plants. I have also a few plants here. I really love a lot of plants in the house, because that will also makes the ambience a little bit more like home. Now I have here orchids, which I love the most. And to take care of these beautiful orchids here is we are at least giving a fertilizer once a year, which is written on the instructions when I bought this one. I love this one, this is so beautiful. And this is the anthurium here, which I was also trying to see if there's like a pest that's living on the leaves, because then this is going to not be beautiful at the end. So from time to time I have to see if I needed to put some pesticides, or I will just put some fertilizer. And so also here we have another beautiful orchid, a kind of orchid. So I'm not exactly sure what's the name, but I like the color of this one, like a dark pink orchid. And another anthurium here, which I think also at the moment is quite healthy. This kind of flower needs a little bit of sunlight, but not direct to the sun. Like I have said before, this kind of pest needs to be watered. The pesticides have to be watered. I'm going to show you outside the kind of plant or the kind of pest that is needing to be sprayed on the leaves back and front. So, and also later I'm going to show you the kind of metal, the kind of pesticides that we are using, that I'm using in order to fight against all these pests. I will show you another plant that has also a pest which needed to be watered only. So here is another plant that I am currently trying to fight against the pests. I'm going to show you, this is the palm, which I really love it the most, because then it's blooming actually, and especially this time that it is springtime, that it's really starting to also grow another fresh part of a stalk, not a fresh stalk that is growing. The problem with this one is, if you can see here from the camera, this has actually here kind of, it is called scale insect, which you can see here. This is a kind of insect that has to be killed from watering, because if I'm going to spray the pesticides, they want to be killed. So guys, we are now in the balcony and I'm trying to show you the kind of plants that actually also has a different insect. This has been sprayed one time and the leaves are actually not healthy, and we were kind of wondering what's really happening on this one, because then if the leaves not healthy, that means that something is living in this or needs some fertilizer. And we had our visitor that's working in a garden taking care of the plants, and we were asking for advice on what we can do in our plants to make them healthy. And then they were trying to check it, and then they told us that this plant here, which I put outside, has some sort of insects which has to be put on pesticides. And this is what we do here. So they told us that we need to spray them, because the kind of, this one for example, as you can see, that is a kind of spider mite. This is a spider mites, guys, if you can see that one. This has to be sprayed off with a pesticide. The thing about it, guys, is if you're going to clean it off, it will not help that way, because then if you are going to remove that one with a piece of cloth, it's going to transfer to another part of the leaves, which you don't want, because then they are going to again settle there with their eggs and they are going to expand. Remember guys, these pesticides has to be sprayed or watered at least once a week for consecutive 4 weeks. This is the pesticides that we are using against the pests that we have here inside the house. And this is what it's called substral cellulose. And in every 10 liters, we need to put a 60 ml pesticides. So this is the pesticides here. So in every 10 liters we need to put 60 ml, and in this jug we have like 5 liters, so I needed to put only 30 ml inside. So I'm going to do it together with you. I need to mix it first. No wait, I'm going to wear this thing because maybe I'm going to touch my face. That I'm also applying to the plants that needed to be sprayed in order that this pest is going to leave the plants. I'll show you how they look after I spray them. So this is at the moment the plant, so it's a little bit like shiny kind of thing, and the color of that chemical is white, kind of white, so it needed to be sprayed back and front. I wanted to tell you that the garden caretaker told us that the indoor plants is actually usually attacked by the pests, especially during winter season, because this kind of pest that is living in the nature actually does not have any food anymore, because here in Germany or in Europe in general, the plants outside are already all dead. There's no more leaves. The leaves are falling. It's because it's too cold. And so this kind of pests are looking from house to house, especially if the windows are being open, is because we wanted to have a fresh air. This is then the chance of this pest to get inside the house. This information gives you a little bit of enlightenment on how you can take care of your indoor plants. Thank you very much, and we'll see each other again for my next videos. Ciao!